Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cancer full moon reading. Let's go ahead and see what this Cancer full moon is all about. First off, Cancer is about home and family and mother. Okay, mother energy, nurturing, kindness, going to mother's house and having dinner, something where you're being nurtured. I also feel like this has a lot to do with your home. So maybe for a lot of you, you are looking at changing homes, changing residences, maybe even where you live, like the city you live in, the state you live in. There's a lot coming to a culmination here, okay? Fruition. So think back 6 months ago when we had that new moon in Cancer, and that's going to kind of give you a heads up as to where you're headed. So it is saying be bold and make the first move. So it's time for you to, come out of your comfort zone a little bit because, again, Cancer is that comfort zone and Capricorn is tradition. So with this full moon, we're looking at the way things used to be, and, it can have a lot to do with the past as well. And our emotions can definitely be all over the place, but you do need to be bold and make the first move. It's a cardinal moon, which is exactly what we have here. Cancer is a cardinal sign, so it's all about taking action towards what you're wanting for your future. Spirit, please show me this Cancer full moon for the collective. Here we go. We've got work through your fears, okay? So it's asking you to, make a move, but then there's some type of fear that's blocking you from really being able to step forward into this new life that you're trying to hold on to the old life. But take time to breathe out. I think everything's going to end up working out. Your dreams need a practical plan. So it's time that we, sit down, go over the numbers, really decide. And you know what? That's really funny because that's where we have our eclipses. We've got Taurus and Scorpio eclipses. That's the axis that we're on until July of this year. So can't believe we're in 2023 already. So with this Cancer full moon, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of fears that are coming to the surface right now, and you just need to take a step back. I feel like practicality is going to be very important. I think some of you guys are really fixed in your own ways and, fixed on the way that you want things to be, fixed on how we're going to get there. And I feel like you just kind of need to almost let go and let God, Spirit, please show me the full moon in Cancer. Wow, we've got the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and we've got the Karma card, which is Judgment, and we have the King of Wands. So this is about taking action. The King of Wands is somebody who knows what he wants. He takes action on it. I will tell you, don't just sit around and be smug and act like everything's going to just work out because, and you don't have to put any work into it, okay? I do feel like you could get some type of communication that you're going to have to act upon, and I feel like you do. With the Eight of Cups here, you're walking away from things that you have emotionally invested in. I feel like for some of you, what I'm getting here is that you're trying to end cycles, okay? You're ending old cycles when it comes to family, when it comes to work, when it comes to where you live, when it comes to whatever. I feel like, once you make that judgment call is when you can breathe. It's almost like, when you know that you need to do something and you have anxiety, like if you need to sit down and talk to somebody, you get anxiety so bad, right? And it's like once you communicate what you needed to say all along, it really wasn't that bad. Okay? It really wasn't that bad. So it's when you actually have a moment to finally take time and you're like, I feel better now that I communicated what I needed to say. I do feel like, let me see. Why is this King of Swords? Yep, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're traveling. Someone here, there is going to be some type of communication about someone traveling in or traveling for work even. I'm definitely getting a travel for work vibe. For some of you, maybe it's time for you to start your business elsewhere. And I think people are going to want you. I think that people are going to be seeking you out. So I don't know if you have like a resume online or, you know, you have a website or whatever. I feel like somebody is going to be calling and possibly either you're traveling to see them or they're going to travel in to see you. That can be kind of scary though, especially when it's like new territory, new environment. All right, so what advice do we have for this, Spirit? What advice do you have? I do feel like there's a few people here that you're communicating with, but I definitely am seeing travel by air, over water, and some type of a reconciliation. We got all that glitters, okay? And it did show up in the reverse. So it's like you need to take off the mask. For some of you, there's like some type of mask that's being worn. Let's see what this is. So, all right. So protection message says, this is a sign to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation that you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await. So I almost feel like with these energies, we still have Mercury in retrograde, we still have Mars in retrograde, and we still have Uranus in retrograde. I feel like, you know, you might get tempted to do something that you wouldn't normally do. And I think that you need to kind of look under the surface to see what this, I almost feel like you need to take a step back. If the road isn't clear, do nothing. Do nothing. But get prepared, okay? For some of you, you're walking away from some type of a relationship. And I've been getting that like the last few days. But again, overcome your stubbornness. If it's like not all glitters is gold, okay? Not all that glitters is gold. Is what I'm hearing in this relationship. For some of you, you just have a lot of fear about moving forward. How am I going to make this happen? When, you know, I feel like everything's going to end up working out. So we've got guardian angel. You are being watched over by your guardian angels. Okay. Courage and bravery. It takes a lot. And we got this in the last couple of readings too. And then we got, again, divine timing. All the planets need to be direct before you start making, before you start making decisions on what you're going to do. I think that it's going to be the end of January into February when things are going to be a lot more clear, because Uranus still has to go direct in order for you to even be able to see the road that you're going to be on. You know, when Uranus is retrograde, it's like, have you tried this? How about this? Have you tried this? Well, what about this? So it's like, until you've exhausted all those other things, it's not time to make any other decisions right now, okay? You need to exhaust all other avenues, because if whatever you're doing isn't working, you need to try something new, okay? If you keep doing the same thing, you're good. And I don't know. I would exhaust all your avenues and work through your fear of change or control. Even account, Citrine, are you a numbers person? Take a look at your assets and liabilities and find balance in the way that money flows in and out of your life. Maintain mental acuity and focus when you work with numbers. Attention to detail is important today and always. So this is about your finances. For some of you, like, you know, this is about getting a new job or traveling for work or trying something different. I don't even think it's about trying something different. For some of you, it's going back to something you've already done. Because whenever we have, Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn, you know, and we also have the sun in Capricorn and we have Pluto in Capricorn. This is about doing something that you've already done. Okay. And also it's about putting money out there that maybe you're spending more money on your work. Okay. Maybe you're spending more money, like you're having to invest more in your work right now, but you don't have the money coming in from your clientele. Okay. So maybe you have less clients, but you have more money that you're having to invest into your business. We've got chef, appetite. We keep getting this one. Are you fully present during food preparation, or are your thoughts elsewhere? Absorb your thoughts and stay in the moment. Excuse me. With each vegetable you cut and each meal you prepare, maintain a grateful attitude for all it took to bring food to your kitchen. So maybe for some of you, you know, maybe you're going back into the restaurant industry, maybe you're going back, maybe you're going to be an accountant or, you know, do something for a restaurant industry, but also just be careful of the types of food that you're eating, you know, and food isn't just like the food that we consume, you know. It's the information that we're consuming, you know, the things that we're feeding ourselves, the ideas that we're feeding ourselves. Oh, I can't, you know, it's the fear that we're feeding ourselves. So I feel like, you know, really important that we put ourselves out there and we communicate about what we need. I'm definitely getting a traveling vibe. I think for some of you, you are going to be traveling for work. Yep, absolutely. For some others of you, you're going to be traveling in to go see family or someone that you love. Could be definitely temporary travel, but for some of you, I definitely do see some type of manifestation. I definitely get some kind of communication of you manifesting something that you're really passionate about, but I feel like your fears could be tricking you. I don't know. All in all, I don't think this is a really bad reading. I think that you just kind of need to open up to different ideas and start making moves. Wow, right when I threw that out, 10 of Autumn, which is the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, guys. Says, take steps to ensure financial security of your children and other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. 10 of Pentacles is things that have been built up over time. You know, you've put a lot of time and energy and you know, you've invested so much into this. I don't think you necessarily need to scrap it. I think you just need to try something different. You know, if whatever you're doing isn't working, it's time for you to try something different. That's what I'm getting out of this. And you just need to overcome whatever is holding you back and try not to put your armor on. You know, it's like, you know, we're all kind of afraid right now, but we're all kind of, you know, everybody's so sensitive and everybody's like lashing out. And, you know, and I think it's because, you know, you see your bank account dwindling, you see the prices of everything rising, and then you see your bank account and your business dwindling, you know, and that can be a very scary place. But I do believe that on the other side of all of this is if you are doing what you love, then the universe isn't going to take that away from you. It's just asking you to step up to the plate and do something different. You know, add other people, bring other people into the mix. Other people are here for a reason. So we kind of do need to work on that. And then at the top of the deck, we've got speaker, blue lace agate. When you speak, do people listen? Speak your truth and share your wisdom and knowledge. Use your life experiences to bring a message to the forefront. Tell stories to demonstrate who you are and passionately illustrate your points. It's time to speak the truth. So this is about communication, opening yourself up. I am heard and understood. I easily and honestly communicate what is on my mind. I speak eloquently. My courage helps me communicate with ease. We got that word courage here again, okay? So my courage helps me communicate with ease, and I think that that's what this is really all about. Communicating your wants, your needs, and your desires. For some of you, it's like going back to school. You know, you're going to be learning something else. You know, becoming a student as well. You know, and maybe you're not going back to school, but you're being a student to trying new things, okay? Even just trying new things. It's like you've already hit a plateau, so you got to get creative. It's like we have to constantly be educating ourselves, learning new things. Not necessarily a bad thing, but we definitely need to get our head out of the clouds and start getting practical. And that's what Capricorn asks us to do with the sun there. So this is really about looking at our careers, and that's what this full moon is talking about. So if you want stability and you want safety and security like Cancer asked for, it's like time to put your nose to the grindstone and really get your ass to work. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. I want to thank you guys again for being here. I love you all so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will chat with you soon. Take care.